Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum is coming down again. There's a couple of ways how I can label this. In the previous video I had the wave 4 here, and again, anybody who entered in this support area, ideally what you do when you can, as soon as possible when a price leaves these support areas, move up your stop loss into break even. The reason is these are support areas. So you should also, with a bearish outcome, see at least some kind of a bullish reaction to it, even if it's only short term. And then you can either scale out when you see that this is choppy, because this already was a chop, the move to the upside. It was not a clear impulse, as you can clearly see. Very choppy, very three-wave like, yeah, very, very corrective. Because, for example, this was fine. But then we had here something that looks very much like a three-wave move in itself, very strong, like a 99.9% retracement here, and then only a very short move up. So nothing, what you normally look for in an impulse is at least the wave 3, for example, have a decent length. The wave 4 shouldn't cut into the wave 1. All of these rules were broken here, and now we're coming down quite impulsively as well. So there is a big risk that the C wave now, I've relabeled this, so there's the possibility that we had the A wave down here. That was yesterday's low. That we moved up in an A, came down in B, moved up in C of B, maybe an ending diagonal. And then we basically a flat pattern. And that we're now coming down in C. Unfortunately, this has little structure, so not too much to work with. The other possibility is that this here was the A wave, then this a B, and the C comes down now. But if that's the case, the C wave will probably not hold here the $1,590 level. So again, I think I mentioned it in the previous video. Should this orange support level not hold for this wave 4, and at the moment it all looks okay, you know, we haven't broken it or anything. But should it not hold this support area, then we've got the fallback scenario, and the fallback area. Not this one, this was just in case we make this last high. But we could fall back into this area, and that is the area between 1370 and 1500. Remember, we touched that area. Yeah, this was a possible long trade. My order missed by $1, unfortunately. Certainly next time I'll set it a bit higher. And we rallied, right? But at the moment, we only have 3 waves to the upside, as you can clearly see. 1, 2, 3. Could also be an ABC in a larger B wave, A, B, C of B. Possible, yeah. Which means this could be an overshooting B wave, and we're now coming down in a 5-wave move. So just to show you, we had the possibility that, let me just think, yeah, that here we had an A wave, overshooting B wave, and we're now coming down in C once more, and then we have a chance finally to re-enter this green area, what many people waited for, right? And yeah, but also the move down currently looks very corrective, so it's not entirely impulsive, this whole thing, because also this was very much like a 3-wave structure. The move up was also corrective, so yeah, you've got correction over correction, so it all depends on, are we going to break below this area? I think if we do below 1590, we have a good chance to, well, at least to come down, I would say, to this yellow line again, this yellow support level, which was at 1505, 1506, this descending trend line of the larger channel in which Ethereum was operating. So you can see that channel here, yeah. So that's sort of where we are. That's the situation. Just want to highlight to you the fallback plan. And until then, we can expect that the price is going to turn around as long as we're holding here the orange. Oops, come on. As long as we're holding here the orange support area, and then we could get this 5th wave to the upside into the region around 1720. Interesting that Ethereum, a bit larger. Interesting that Ethereum broke here recently above this swing high briefly. Did it break actually? Let me check that. No, it bounced off there. So it actually didn't break above it, this high. This was at, yeah, 1670. So that might be why we got rejected here. So that's an important resistance level to get through, around 1660, 1670. And if we break above that, then the next key resistance will be around 1780, 1790. think I talked about that in one of the previous videos as well. So it's certainly interesting. Typically what you start to see towards the end of such a trend, and we are, in my opinion here, towards the end of that third wave. And it's a topic we discussed today in the channel member live stream, is sort of, you're getting exhausted and you start to see those bearish divergences. So that basically confirms the view that we're here pretty close to the end of a third wave, that we are probably in a fifth wave of a third, if it's not already over, or maybe it was just an overshooting B wave. Important to understand is that this orange support level is the important pivot point. As long as this holds, we have still a chance for that orange fifth wave. If it breaks, it increases massively the likelihood that the move to the upside that we've seen was just an overshooting B wave as originally assumed. And maybe it was just a very strong B wave. We'll see. A bit skeptical about that, but I will keep you updated. And until then, no change really to the previous video. The move down currently looks corrective, so that's fine. What you could do, I'm always moving these fibs here. What you could do is, and it looks like we've got a valid trend line here. Nah, not quite. Okay, let's see. More or less. We've got some kind of a possible bullish flag here, but actually it's quite an ugly one, so probably that doesn't really help, does it? You could try with this kind of sort of channel here. There's a good chance we might hold here around 1606, 1607, where you also have those previous swing highs. So let's see if it finds support and will move to the upside in a fifth wave. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.